Nobody's safe.
Listen, when you go out to kill, do you get scared yourself?
Aren't you afraid? Aren't you scared right now,
As we step out the cage, we raising all of the stakes. Make no mistake, either you stay in your place or we putting you on a plate.
Today, guys, an incredible journey through the land of smiles awaits us. With the best guides as we love. Let's take a look at the slums of Bangkok. I think I woke the guy up. Okay, I'll be getting out of here. We will visit the Bandit Islands, where pirates of the 21st century rule.
In general, the island is divided into 7 families keep it, but these families, they appeared here maybe 200, 300 years ago, when they were still pirates.
We'll go all the way to the top.
Here, this is our master bedroom too, with a gorgeous view.
And we'll hit rock bottom.
The people here live on the railroad.
We will tell you how many people go from Thai boxing to killers. We'll meet up with one of the hitmen. He's number 5 on the local kill list. Yes, there's an almost official mercenary rating here.
This is a real life.
And that's it, and you're going. They drilled their knees with drills, and hell was going on there.
Dead to me, R.I.P. buried. 무리들이 몰려온다 사자해라 미리. Dead to me, R.I.P. buried. 무릎 꿇고 고개 숙여 반성해라 피리.
Guys, we are in Thailand, and today's issue is about how tough the country of a million smiles can be. Guys, I'm probably going to do the most ridiculous interview of my life with a hitman. I made arrangements for it a few weeks ago. There are legends about Thai hitmens, and the local press constantly writes about them. There is even something like a hitman rating in the country. This year, hitman Ai Chui was detained. He is number 1 in the ratings. Nicknamed Kui, just don't laugh. He has dozens of murders to his credit. In many gangs, there is an official position of Mupin, literally hands of arms. That is, a killer. I was told to go somewhere inside. This is a Thai boxing gym. The fighters are warming up. I was asked not to show my face. Naturally, I can't tell you guys where we agreed to meet. The only thing I can say is that it turned out to be the center of Bangkok, to my surprise. And the condition is as follows. We'll take a look at each other now, and Hitman will decide if he's going to give an interview or not. And finally, the Hitman himself comes. Hello, my name is Das. I'll shoot everything, okay? Okay, we can sit down and record the interview. Look, Hitman bows to the spirits before talking. How do people become hitmen here?
I've been in a gang since I was a child, and one day, a friend of mine came to me and offered to kill one person. He offered me a lot of money, and I accepted.
Almost the entire time we were talking, Hitman was holding the gun in his hand, which, to be honest, made me a little nervous. Have you ever been shot at? Ever been shot at?
Many times, once right here. I thought I was going to die for sure.
He shows me the scar from that wound.
I went to work, and at first everything went smoothly. I shot the guy, but his friends were nearby in the next room, and apparently they heard and chased me. So I started running away. How many were there? How did you get shot? I didn't count and got shot in the chest. A gunfight ensued, and I set myself up. Stupidly set myself up.
The guy behind me who helps me with the translation is a friend of this killer. I was constantly worried about the gun in the other person's hand. At some point, he started charging it. I mean, how much does it cost to kill a hitman here?
It depends, of course, on who you want to kill. If a simple dude, then 100, and if this is an authoritative someone for whom they will be harnessed, then it is necessary to come up with options. Then dump far away. Think about the place, time, for this can be 1 million or more. Well, the police are expensive. I don't take such a job. A lot of bullshit.
Ai Chui, the one with the nickname Kui, was caught just after he started taking orders from the police.
We continue to talk about the events in Patong province, where a gang led by Chui Kamau shot at police officers, as a result of which one policeman was killed.
After another murder, Kui and his accomplices hid in the jungle, trying to move to Cambodia, the most accessible refugee for Thai bandits. The hunt for him became something of a matter of honor for the police. It was covered live on local TV channels. Even the shootout before the arrest itself was shown. Listen, when you go out to kill, are you afraid?
Aren't you afraid? Aren't you scared now?
Quiet, quiet.
Scared? Keep your mouth shut or I'll kill you.
Okay.
Pissed yourself?
Yes, I was a little scared.
Everyone is afraid of something, and I'm no exception, of course.
Look, the hitman came specially in a Panama hat and long sleeves. I think he's hiding tattoos that might be able to identify him. What weapons do you usually use?
I like guns. See, I have a 9-round drum. Usually, a revolver has 6 rounds. This one has 9 rounds in the drum. These extra 3 rounds saved me more than once.
Is it difficult to get a gun in Thailand?
Easy, easy, easy.
Sabai, sabai. So it's like easy.
In Bangkok, there is a whole district of the city that fully specializes in weapons. All the shops around. These are all gun shops, and these are big ones where weapons are sold. Look, these are automatic rifles, various pistols. There are also small shops like those that usually sell food. Only here, they sell all the ammunition that is needed for weapons. This is really similar to gun fast food. Street stalls display rifle butts, scopes, gun mods, and any other ammunition. This is the Barapa district, in the heart of the Thai capital, known as Bangkok's gun quarter. According to official data, Thais have more than 10 million weapons in their hands. On average, every 8th inhabitant of the country has a weapon. On October 6, 2022, the worst serial murder in many decades occurred in the country. A criminal with a gun attacked a kindergarten, shooting 39 people, including 22 children. Before that, in 2020, a distraught soldier shot 29 people in a shopping center in the city of Karat. Then the authorities thought about restricting the sale of weapons, and gun stores now prohibit filming.
No video.
Why no videos?
No, I don't know.
No photo.
Why can't I take pictures?
It's illegal for this
What is forbidden?
because the owner not allow you to
I'm not inside. I'm shooting outside.
even. But all these pieces belong to the owner.
I don't take it.
Yes, but you can take all the picture.
Why I don't care. Why I can like shoot.
Okay, it's up to you.
Thank you.
Okay, I won't blame myself. I'll get out of here. In general, you understand this is the largest center of arms trade in Thailand, and maybe even in all of Southeast Asia.
I never let none of you close to me. I'm in the cut like I'm supposed to be. The ones that betrayed me had love for me, or so they told me. They're making it hard, taking it back to the old me. Don't play with the reaper. You can pay for what you sold me. Going ghosts in a phantom. Try to hold you for ransom.
What is the name of the capital in Thailand? Some of you will say Bangkok. But of course, otherwise I wouldn't have asked. I mean, it's the same city, but it's really called something else. Because you don't call it Bangkok, do you? What do you call it?
กรุงเทพ
When you say, I went to Bangkok, you meant that I went to Krung Thep, not to Bangkok.
Yes. Some say Krung Thep. Some say the cat.
กทมจะโน่สโลว์ว่ากรุงเทพมหานคร
Mahanaho is a metro station.
But this is only a short name for Bangkok. I personally cannot pronounce the official name of this city. There is even a song that helps children learn.
Yes. I remember this thanks to the song.
กรุงเทพมหานครอมรรัตนโกสินทร์มหินทรายุทธยามหาดิรกพบนพรัตน์ราชธานีบุรีรมย์อุดมราชนิเวศน์มหาสถานอมรวิมานอวตารสถิตสักกทัตติยวิษณุกรรมประสิทธิ์
Cool. Now you know the name of Bangkok. Don't make any more mistakes, please. Call it by its normal name.
You think that I'm running in place? Y'all really testing my patience. Right before I blow up the spot, I had to get back to the basics. What if my talent is wasted? And see what I'm lacking.
This is a Lombodi street. This is near to the Khao San Road street, but that street is more quiet. And how to say? I think that street is more cool. Sorry, brother. That street is more cool. It's more have some cool people, you know. Yeah. Khao San Road is too fucking quiet, too fucking tourist.
Here come Thai girls. Good. Well, from good families. Normal girls. Just to take a young guy for the night. That is, this is a common practice. It really happens, but the only thing to be wary of is transvestites. Yes, if you don't like them.
Transvestites, or as the Thais call them, katoi. These are young men since 2015. They are officially considered the third gender, and the industry has reached such a level that it is impossible to distinguish outwardly, except for the Adam's apple.
Is it better to perform palpation?
I went on a night tour of Bangkok with Chin and Lisha. They both moved to Thailand more than 10 years ago. Chin from China, Leosha from Russia. More on that later.
This place, of course, it's so awful. There's usually a lot of stuff here. Probably on Monday until 3 o'clock in the morning. Everything is littered with people in general. Everything is littered. They put up tables, of course, and they sell these cans, these balloons, laughing balls.
He's a tattoo artist. Hello. He's a Kingstar family member. He's a member.
This is a blogger. He came to shoot our evil life.
And I'm glad to see you. We are in the main tourist area of Bangkok. This is Khao San Street and its surroundings. Despite the bustling nightlife and trading everything that is allowed and not allowed, this is the safest place in the city. Bandit families have no right to fight here. Can you explain to me what a family is? What a family gives you? What is it all about?
Family, what I mean in the family for me, maybe we're not come from the same family, but we love the same culture and we're doing the same shit. We never meet, we are not a family come from the blood, but we support each other, we love each other. Just like I trust my brother. Just like I can use my house, I use my brother's name, you understand? We're not come from the same papa, mama, not come from, you understand? Not from the same parent, but we be true for each other. No fucking bullshit.
Chin is a member of the Kingstar family. Its leader, Clink, created the group almost 20 years ago. So, you are the leader in Kingstar?
The people say it like that, you know.
Now, he is almost 40, although it is difficult to determine the age of Thais externally. The concept of family in Thailand is very important. So much so that most Thais continue to live with their parents after the wedding and even after the birth of their children. That's why many groups here are called families.
Somebody that come to be Kingstar, you know, we have to try, you know, maybe come stand with me and hang out, you know, maybe more 6 years, you know, more 6 years.
6 years to be accepted into the family?
I used to 6 years.
Did you spend so much to join a family?
Wow. This culture, you know, everyone same, you know. Everyone same. But him like special, you know. He come from China, but now he come from Bangkok, you know.
Chin found the family online while sitting in China on a banned Instagram account.
I just contact with my family, with Peking, my family, the leader Peking, the king, and I just say, I just talk to him. I say, wanna know. I follow him first, and I just still give him message. I say, I wanna join your family. My brother says, what do you mean? You wanna join my family? I don't know you. Who the fuck are you? You wanna join my family? You wanna join my family? Come to say hello for me first. I say, all right. I just come to say hello. I bring a fucking 30 pure LSD, and I bring a couple pure X, and bring some medic, and I bring a lot of cycle around the t-shirt, tribal gear, another bandana shoes. I take a lot of fucking stuff come to Bangkok, and I just when I'm landing, I just give a message. Hey brother, I'm come, just to give me location. And then my brother, he just give me location. When I go to the Kingstar shop, before in the Kopua, in the outside the old shop, and I got to take all of our stuff, boom, on the table. So just show the respect for the Kingstar family. And my brother, he's just amazing. What'd you say? What do you want to say? You bring that shit come right here? I said, yes. How do you bring? Airplane.
Did you carry all the shit on the plane?
I know how to do.
Really? From China to here?
My brother says, oh, you crazy. Because I always bring. And when I'm traveling, I always bring some shit.
How?
Something I'm gonna talk on the camera. This is my secret. Nobody can know. Even my girlfriend don't know that. I take the 4 and the 5 year. I joined the Kingstar family, and the second time I come to Thailand, I meet them. They give me the this tattoo. This is for the supporter. This for sport. And when I'm the real member 6 years before, and I got this one tattoo. I got this one. This is 8 years before, and this is 6 years before. Kingstar. I got this member tattoo.
Is that Lenin on the back of your head?
Who is this? Big Duke. I will not make some communist member motherfucking on my head. That's Big Duke, Cycle Run. Cycle Run Big Duke.
Lisha leads us through the Bangkok Sex Tourism Center, the famous Pad Pong area.
This is the men's room. This is the men's room, isn't it? Oh, look, there's a ladies' room in this house. And in the ladies' room over there, you can see what the guys are doing through the window. See, there's a window up ahead.
Just like that, the girls are spying on the guys. This is how it works in Thai public houses. The main hotspot in Bangkok, the famous Pad Pong, was created by the Chinese and Americans. The Chinese owned it, and the American military liked to have fun there during the Vietnam War. Until 1946, this place was a banana plantation, which was bought by a refugee from China, Lung Pat Pong Panich. His son Udom started working for the U.S. Office of Strategic Services during World War II. Here he is during amphibious training. The Office of Strategic Services, the main intelligence agency of the United States during World War II, from which the Green Berets and the CIA later stood out. And the Special Service also created such films about its work, with funny masks on its face. Since the crime, the identity of the fighters have been kept secret, which explains the use of masks in this film. Thanks to his colleagues, Udom Patpon Panij was able to ensure that the headquarters of the Special Service, and then the CIA in Bangkok, was located on his banana plantations. A realist will look at a map of Asia and realize that Thailand is important.
The building we're standing in now was the CIA headquarters in the 60s, and they controlled Southeast Asia from here. Now, thanks of course to the CIA, there are all of these companies here. There are a huge number of bars, and everything like this has never been here before. Prostitution is a rank. In bars, the first bar appeared here, in my opinion, in '62. It was a Madrid bar. Just 2 weeks ago, it closed. It was a tragedy. That is, it was the first bar where officers, all working in the CIA and going to Vietnam, rested. From here, all management took place.
The dawn of Pod Pong is the time of the Vietnam War. The main American forces were stationed in Thailand during the Vietnam War. This is a joint military base in Thailand. We've been bombing B-52s from here since April 1967. There was even a time when it was from here that most of the attacks on North Vietnam were carried out from Thailand. Well, because it's safer, okay? Well, of course. In the intervals between bombings and attacks, the American pilots and infantrymen needed somewhere to have fun. So, there were famous bars with girls. Nearly 40,000 US troops in Thailand are located at 7 air bases, stretching from Bangkok to far-flung territories just 18 minutes from North Vietnam.
About 13% of professional troops were sent to Vietnam. The rest were criminals. These were hooligans who were told, do what you want to go to prison for a couple of months, or to Vietnam. Well, of course, they chose Vietnam because they were paid money, given weapons, drugs were given out every day. By the way, heroin was brought from Thailand. They could fuck everyone who moves. Naturally, after they finished their service, no one wanted them to go back to America. They were told, dudes, we'll charge you 20%, 25% taxes on your salaries. Then you will return to America, and you must live as usual according to our law, or we will now agree with the Thai government. And you will be given subsidies to buy land here, and you can relax here, and now these zones have appeared. And this bar Madrid has appeared. It was the first one. Well, after that, there were these bars with girls, where all these veterans could relax.
Cause they can't read all his motions. How the kid never switch codes, but he codes with focus. Staring down your team with a frozen ice cold look that could end the summer solstice. Cause I'm more like the top dog. Keep on running game and the gang will accost y'all. I be calling plays from a...
We go to slums Bangkok.
Guys, we are in the Klan Toya area. This is the largest and oldest slum area in Bangkok. It is also locally called Klan Toya State, or even Klan Toya Island, because it lives completely by its own rules and by its own laws.
Be careful, this is a very dangerous area. Bandits, drug addicts, everything.
And a weapon? Lots of weapons?
Yes, of course.
The To Klan is almost the center of Bangkok, where up to 100,000 people live in makeshift huts, according to various estimates. Its toughest areas are located along the railway.
People here live right on the tracks. Every morning and every evening there are trains. You have to hide at home.
Part of the area is located directly on the railway. And here, even by slum standards, is a real tin can. Look, they live, in fact, in houses generally made of rags and splinters. This is a local public shower room for several houses, and this is the toilet. We won't even look in there, guys. It's already clear from the smell that you can't even go in.
Toilet.
The houses themselves don't look any better from the inside.
And he had a kid, 2 kids.
And the 3 of them are sleeping in this room, right? They sleep right here on the floor. And just look at all the trash that the locals collect. See how people live? This little room is a residential building. It's too crowded. Just some clothes hung up. It's hard for me to walk even here, just bending over. Look, this is the kitchen. Just look at the width of the doorway so that I can barely enter, if you can call it a doorway. Sorry for the TV sound. I can't fully straighten up here, so I'm standing on half-bent legs. The houses look like some sort of warehouse of small items in unthinkable quantities, but people strictly guard it. There are locks on the doors everywhere. Most of the houses here are made of just about anything. This one, for example, is made of a tin roof. Here, the house is clearly made of plywood. Even the door is made of a sheet of plywood. It is interesting that old advertising banners are often used as a roof, which they find on the street, tear down, and accordingly, cover their huts with them. Here, look, under the car overpasses, there are several luxury homes in this slum area. This house, for example, look, 2-story, with a wonderful balcony. Well, from the balcony there is a view of the parking lot. And of course, it's spacious inside. Something even like a bar has its own, a spacious 2-story house. It always strikes me that the slum area has its own poor and its own rich. The wealthiest ones even have air conditioning in their shack. Local celebrity rapper Naichi Tiger leads us through the Klan Toe area. I'll throw a link to his clip about the Toy Clan in the description.
ต่อให้เป็นหมาจนตอกนี่แหละชีวิตมันต้องพิชิตและทดสอบแม้ไม่มีพ่อแม่ให้อบกอด
This track is about us, the ghetto people. People still want to live here, despite the crime, despite the poverty. People still want to remain normal. Just look. On one side, there are skyscrapers, urban atmosphere, city light. And on the other side, there are ghettos, slums. This unreal contrast between the slums and skyscrapers, between the rich and the poor, is what is so striking about Bangkok. At the foot of luxury high-rise buildings are almost always barracks.
Master bedroom.
Here we have a master bedroom with a gorgeous view and a separate bathroom. We call this a luxury apartment. We have a guest room right here. Another toilet. And here we have a second bedroom, a 3-room apartment. It's 119 square meters. If you buy together with the furniture, it will be 20 million baht.
This is a really luxurious building both inside and out, with 2-story apartments, expensive finishes. This is a typical bathroom location for Thailand. It is almost always with a window to the bedroom. A room in a residential apartment. From the bath, you can look directly at your bed, on which you will sleep. Well, in this case, you can also look at the window and at the whole of Bangkok. And now, look that in this neighborhood, there are cheap 2-story huts, some of which are self-occupied. A purely banking view, of course. Look at the skyscrapers here, the business center, the Golden Buddha statue over there. It's really not the same Golden Buddha that is also located in Bangkok, but he is in the temple inside the premises. And here are the slums. I don't know how to tell you guys this, but in general, Thais believe that a penis brings good luck. So any merchant near money always keeps a penis, a fake penis. Many people even press money with their penis in order to earn even more money. In general, in Thailand, the expression, "I put my dick on money," means that I would like to earn even more. Many Thais wear penis-shaped amulets, so-called penis charms. Palad kicks under your clothes. The most valuable phalluses are those blessed by Buddhist monks.
If you go to any market, every trader will have a dick either on their belt or around their neck, or in the basket they keep their money in. Some of them have lots of big dicks. That is, it is considered that the penis gives you strength. especially the strength of your tongue when you speak.
Well, just to close the topic, guys, in Thailand, there is an expression that a woman can say to a man. Literally, it sounds like this: behave yourself, or the duck will eat what you need. Now, it is said more in jest, but in general, the history of the appearance of this expression is very scary. In the 70s of the 20th century, an epidemic of penis cutting swept through Thailand. This is a real epidemic. There are scientific papers about it. Scientists have found out why Thai women cut off their men's penises, how, whether it can be stopped, and so on. Women who are angry with their husband, most often his rudeness, maybe even beatings or infidelities, waited until the man fell asleep, and then threw the penis out of the window. The villagers had all sorts of animals outside the window, and it turned out that ducks very often liked to grab and eat what was thrown out of the windows. So the phrase about feeding ducks in Thai men can cause itching in one place.
Hey, please do not text to me. I'm trying to get it. Working to become the best of me. I'm doing my job. That includes whipping and keeping the recipes.
This whole area. This is a self-occupied area. Most of the residents do not pay anything, neither for rent, nor for any utilities, at all for anything. Accordingly, the authorities do not demolish houses, because according to Thai law, if people live in a certain territory, in a certain house, then it is impossible to evict them from there without providing other housing, even if the entire structure is absolutely illegal, even if the house is built in the middle of the city, as it happens here. At the same time, look, people here decorate their homes as best they can. Pots with flowers. Here, see one of the residents. In order to somehow decorate his house, hung here photos of the most beautiful places in Thailand. In general, I must say that Thais are very, very fond of their country, very proud of it, even living in such slums. But the main decorations are portraits of kings. They hang everywhere. The previous Abomibol Adulya Day, or Rama 9, and the current Mahajiralongkorn, or Rama 10. Probably the most extravagant king of our time. It is very difficult to tell about the Thai king. Every time you ask Thais questions about him, they either say the usual things or remain silent, especially if you take out the camera. Therefore, it is impossible to discuss, for example, photos and videos that appear on the internet with the new Thai king, although it is discussed amongst themselves. We are talking about these videos, where Rama 10 allegedly walks around a shopping center in Germany in a top and tight jeans. However, there is no confirmation that this is the Thai king, except for the statement of the German authorities that Rama 10 really spends a lot of time in Germany. And there are a lot of such photos. Here it is again from the back, where a certain Thai guest in a topic is solemnly met at the airport. In 2009, detractors posted this video of a party at the palace. Next to a man who looks like the future king, his third wife is naked. They celebrate the birthday of their dog named Fufu, known throughout Thailand. According to the American ambassador, Ralph Boyce, this dog was awarded the rank of Air Marshal. The king has served in the Air Force in the past, and his palace still has a couple of planes in its courtyard. In 2007, a Swiss businessman received 10 years in prison for defacing a portrait of the monarch. And he was even lucky. The prosecution asked for 75 years in prison. The Thai monarchy is considered constitutional, just like in the UK. The power of the king is significantly limited, but it is a political power. But the economic power is quite large, because when creating the Thai constitution, it was agreed that the king still has huge allotments, land, and generally very large, as they say, business interests. In a sense, we can say that the Thai king is such a major oligarch. Business magazine, See a World, recently presented a ranking of the richest kings in the world. The Thai monarch is on the first place there with a fortune of $43 billion. Next comes the King of Brunei, who has $28 billion. Then the British Queen Elizabeth II was still alive. Her fortune was $520 million.
Started as an East Coast vibe, now I'm going worldwide. We got this bitch going crazy.
The most reliable method of transportation in Bangkok is, of course, bike, including taxi. It costs about $10 to $12 to ride the whole city on a bike, and in the center, $2 to $3. Well, no more than $4 is worth the trip.
Where are you from?
The famous Thai tuk-tuks are actually already going out of fashion in Bangkok. Traffic jams here are such that it is difficult to pass by tuk-tuk, and much more often local residents move with the help of a hornbeam. This is such an application for calling a taxi. But most often, it is called a moto-taxi, because you can get around the city much faster with a moto-taxi. I heard there was a whole war between the grabbers. Well, that is, taxi drivers who work through the app and legal taxi drivers. They wear an orange vest.
Yes.
And this orange vest is worth a lot of money.
Yes.
An orange vest can cost up to 50,000 baht a month. And this is an unofficial fee. And you also need to pay money to the supervisor of motorcycle parking lots for taxi drivers. The vest gives you the right to work only on the territory of this viewer. Bangkok, accordingly, is informally divided into taxi driving zones. If you take an order outside your own area, even an official taxi driver risks being maimed or even killed. Here, a taxi driver gets mobbed for trying to pick up a customer on the wrong territory. Moreover, the police are involved in the beatings.
A massive gang brawl involving two factions of rival motorcycle taxi drivers in Bangkok all stemmed from a passenger.
In fact, 2 people died in the end. The second died in hospital, both from gunshot wounds. Groups of taxi drivers in Bangkok have long been compared to the mafia, and wars for territory between them have been going on for years. But now robbers have also intervened in this conflict.
There were real fights.
That is, right here, these legal taxi drivers in vests, ambushed, did not allow to work and so on, right?
Yes. But now we've already tried it out. Because basically the hornbeam, which does not have a vest, delivers only food.
Oh, come on. They also carry passengers.
Need to prove it. Is there video?
In Bangkok, be prepared for the fact that rain can catch you absolutely unexpectedly, right in the middle of the day. Although the weather seems to be good at the beginning of the day, then such an unreal downpour came. At the same time, the locals continue to ride bikes. I must say that at a fairly high speed. It's very unpleasant. It's raining right in your face. I personally found the only way to ride a bike in this weather is by doing this. But under the bridge, you can at least take a light break from this wet race. Tin, bikers don't want to slow down, even in the rain. Now I'll wipe the camera. That's better. No, not better. In general, scooters in Bangkok are almost a religion, and it is small, with small bikes. Moped tuning is the main entertainment of the banking golden youth. Look at those gold wheels or the carbon fiber body.
In the bicycle modify.
And how do you modify them?
Change camshaft.
Can you show them?
Change camshaft.
Can you show me on this bike?
Change injector. Fuel pump. Okay, แล้วก็ piston and rod. This car is 52.4 piston millimeter. Is chain. Another piston bigger is 54, 56 is top in this brand is car ก็66
In the Kingdom of Thailand, there is a democracy monument in Bangkok, and bikers gather in front of this monument every Saturday.
Piston 57 piston millimeter. Chain exhaust. Chain camshaft. Injector. Fuel pump. And in engine I don't know. I don't know to say English. This car chain everything in car. For now, then modify maximum 17 around 20 horsepower.
20 horses in a scooter.
Yes, and chain anything is big piston, a long rod. Yeah, แล้วก็ chain camshaft fuel pump wheel transmissions stir.
Some, on the contrary, turn their stories as if into toys. In general, the guys are trying to prove that a scooter is not only a means of transportation, not only the fastest way to get from point A to point B, but that it is also beautiful and powerful. Most often, of course, the engine is modified. In addition, the exhaust system. Here, you see they put a direct current here. For example, they changed the engine, but also purely external tuning. They hang all sorts of plumb lines, plastic, and so on, so that the bikes look more aggressive, or vice versa. More fun. We suddenly took off because a police raid had arrived, and everyone had to leave. As a result, the police dispersed the golden motomolades. In the morning, we met up with Pam to show us his monster.
I started in the OT with this. Changed the drive, then started changing everything else. Changed the exhaust so that there was a direct current. In Thailand, many modifications are prohibited and the necessary spare parts are not openly available. So some are brought illegally, some we make ourselves. We try to take spare parts from powerful motorcycles and sharpen them onto the scooter. On the outside, it's just a normal scooter, but on the inside, it's completely different. Some parts are even from the car. If the raid, I opened op mirrors and opened. This is for the Thai police. This car squeezes 175 per hour. That's not much. Before the race, I wound it up to 220.
Scooter Pribasti vary. Thai bikers basically ride without helmets, but those that are racers. Despite the fact that from September 2022, damn it, wow, is very much tightened. Where the hell is he going? They don't wear a helmet anyway. Pay attention to the mask at the same time Pam put it on. That's what social responsibility means. In fact, Thais on bikes wore these masks even before COVID to escape the mud and sun. To be honest, when he starts these checkers around the city at speeds of 60, it's already unpleasant. At 80, that's crazy stuff. At a speed like this, 90 is already quite unpleasant.
Afraid. We put the fear in their bones. Ain't no more running away. They tryna trace, they tryna follow our steps, they tryna copy the wave. Boy, that's so lame. That's why they keep getting curved. You gotta stay in your lane. They wanna claim that we not giving them work. Like this is minimum wage. Boys, you crazy. Why you keep feeding the beast? Now that you open the cage, nobody's safe.
And this is my old hometown. This is my old hometown. This is Bangkok, the local location. There's some cheap food, ghetto food.
I removed the standard mirrors to reduce air resistance. Chin leads us to the real Bangkok night market. Not the tourist gastro show that foreigners go to, but the real one, where prices are 2 to 3 times lower.
What the time right now? 11:30, still have a lot of customer right here. And you see that everything is 25 baht, 25 baht, 25 baht. And right now it's 20 baht, come on, 20 baht what you can buy in your country. In your country, 20 baht what they can buy it. This market, they only open on the nighttime. They always open the business, open the restaurant. The owner will come right here to buy some stuff.
I'll leave the location in the description. If you want to plunge into the real world of the Thai night market, stop by. China used to feed here when he first fled China with little money. But something else.
I smoke marijuana and I want to sell marijuana. So I go to the bar, I go looking for a foreigner in my hometown and I'm learning English. And I smoke marijuana, I listen to music and I learn English. I want to know the English, anything got a membrane. What did I call? What is anything got a membrane? I want to know and I go to Google, I go to learn. And I learn English. If I don't have marijuana, I cannot come to this place. I can not have a Chino local, you understand? I just want another one motherfucking communist fucking, how to say it, shabby wu mao, you understand?
What is shabby mu bao?
Shabby is stupid asshole. Wu mao is just like a 15 cent, you know, just give me a little bit money. You know, it's a Chinese society. If you say something for the good for the communists, and they will give you wu mao. We call that wu mao, you know what I'm saying? You always talk about good for the communists. No, fuck you, communists is good, it's you fucked up.
Shabby mao is a purely Chinese term. Shabe, well, just a swear word. And mao is 50 Chinese kopecks. Allegedly, this is how much the Chinese authorities pay for positive comments about the country on social networks in general. Mao is a Chinese turbo patriot on the internet.
One situation is really fucked up. I don't want to talk about this which year because I don't want to in the future have any problem because any government can take a.
Okay. No names, no dates.
No years. No year, no anything. I just want to tell you, before I'm doing some outlaw business in the Western Korea. Mm-hmm. You know, Western Korea.
Western Korea.
You know what I'm talking about? North Korea.
And South Korea.
And South Korea.
Where's the West? Big fucking North Korea.
Okay.
It's high tech North Korea.
Okay.
Before I do some outlaw shit, and I just fucking buy a lot of fucking pill, you know what I'm saying? I buy a lot of fucking pill. I do not sell it.
What the fuck?
Pill, just pill. I don't want to talk about it. You know, just
Okay.
And I didn't sell it. And my girlfriend, that time I have one girlfriend. I really love her. So I really take care of her. You know what is love? Love. You love one flower, you will give the flower the water. You will take care of the flower. If you like the flower, you take the flower. You know, I love her. And she say she wanna selling drug in the school, in the university. I say, what? What the fuck are you saying, girl? You're a good girl, you know what I'm saying? You're a good girl. I am a fucking bad guy already. Let me alone do the fucking dirty work. You just fucking, your work is fucking finish the school. Congratulations for the university. And I'm gonna do something you want. Not the fucking selling drug. He say, shut the fuck off! I want one motherfucking boyfriend! Not like a father! You just like my father! Fuck you! I don't give it her. But before I have some people working for me, maybe have 6 or 10 people working for me, and I give that every time I give maybe 10 pill, 20 pill for them that go to sour, and after the sour they give me money back. Have one motherfucker, he working for me, and he give it a pill for my girlfriend, and she go to school, go to Saudi. She fucking don't know anything how to fucking criminal. Before, you know, you should be know in the Western Korea, you wanna fucking do criminal, it's really fucking hard. Because the fucking police is fucking super smart. The technique, the super smart, you gotta know how to talk. You gotta know, you never can translation mining, you cannot talk any stupid, you know what I'm saying? Because the police is super fucking smart. The technique. Because communists, you know, communists, they're watching your phone, your WeChat, they know all your secret, you know what I'm saying? Before we do the business, we never use the fucking iPhone, which is old school Nokia. We just talk, okay, location, okay, but only cash. But she fucking don't know. She thinks she cool. She want to rock and roll. She want to fucking drug. And she boyfriend is fucking drug dealer. She's fucking super cool on the school. You know what happened? Police got her. I didn't fucking sell the marijuana. I didn't sell the fucking pill yet. My money is not come back. I just paid the fucking big money. I can make the money back. What I can do? My friend told me she need present. I just fucking drive the car. I fucking go to the fucking lake. I fucking draw all my pill on the lake. I fucking keep the 200 pill. and I come to Thailand. When I come to Thailand, I buy the ticket, passport, everything already. I only have a motherfucking 2,000 yuan, almost like a 10,000, almost like a 10,000 baht in Thailand. I only have. My brother Peking, he say, don't worry, come back to home, we take care of you. And I sleep at a shop, sleep at a tattoo shop every day. But I'm poor motherfucker. I need the money. I only have a 200 pill. I don't have anything. And I don't want to talk about the island name because I just go to Son of Party Island in Thailand. I just go to the island, and then my friend is DJ in the island. He's a white people, and we just working together. But the island is really famous because every year have a tourist just lost, just missing in the island because some tourists same situation like me. They just want to sell some pure ecstasy, something that brings something from Europe. They want to sell, and after the local mafia take them and kill them. There's a gun. I don't want to talk about which island because that's not really good because I'm in Thailand. You understand? The island is fucking super dangerous island. You understand? Because the mafia, the police is fucking singing together, and they control the pure. If you want to go, it's not easy. If they want to fuck up you, all island is their eyes. You know, mafia. You know the Thai mafia style. And I go to the island, and have some undercover. They look at me. They think I'm a fucking dealer. He think I'm a dealer. You know. Have some police, some mafia that's putting some undercover. Just come talk to me. Hey, bro. You have something? You got some stuff? I said, no, I'm a tourist. I come from China. Oh, I don't know anything. You have marijuana? I want to buy. Oh, I just look like a fucking stupid, innocent fucking Chinese tourist, you know? I don't know. You have? Oh, I want to buy. 2 weeks. I'm fucking undercover on the island 2 weeks. I don't fucking do anything. I just waiting for the big party. Waiting for my brother be DJ today. When my brother be DJ today, I change my clothes and take my bandana. I just dance, just boogie. I just fucking boogie and the people come. Really quick. Really quick. The party start from the 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock. And on the 4 a.m., my pill almost gone. My pill almost gone. I fucking have a lot of fucking money. I also eat. I'm fucking high ass motherfucker too. On the 4 o'clock in the morning, I say shit, I got a lot of fucking cash. I'm watching the time, I say, fuck, I'm dead. I'm dead. Because I saw it so fucking cheap. I saw it good cheap. The local mafia that don't sell too much. I said, what I fucking can do? I said, and I also got ecstasy. I'm fucking too deciding. I fucking cannot sleep. I'm fucking also scary. I'm just bringing my bag and I'm walking on the beach. So what I do? What fucking do? Shit, I gotta fucking go. Finally, I find some fisherman. He have a banana boat. Had one banana boat. And I say, my girlfriend got an accident on another island. And she said, okay. I said, I gotta go. She in the hospital. Hurry up. And she wants 3,000. I say 3,000 and give me. She said, no. Half hand. She wants 5,000. Okay, I don't give a shit. Just go. Hurry up. And then she drank a banana boat. 5,000. This is my life most expensive fucking ticket for the fucking banana boat. 5,000, motherfucker. 5,000. But the 5,000 saved my ass.
But if you got...
What if the mafia had caught you?
Mafia on the island?
To me. Yeah. When I'm going to the place, and I don't stop. I just buy the ticket, by the boss, and I go to the south side. I go to Koh Lanta. I go far away. On the noon, afternoon, my friend called me. He said, "What the f*** where you at, motherfucker?" I said, "Don't worry, I'm go already. You motherfucker. Okay, talk to you later, motherfucker." Then after my friend talked to me, say, "F you, bitch. There's a mafia coming to looking for me. Oh, did you see some people? A lot of tattoo look like this." And after, the police come looking for me too. But I'm gone already. If I'm fucking late 1 hour, fucking dead, man. If I just say, oh, tired, I gotta fucking sleep. Oh, when I wake up, I just another one of fucking dead people on the fucking Thai island.
Chin never said the name of the island, but anyone who knows Thailand can easily guess. Sunny Party Island, ruled by the mafia, the paradise of Kopang. In Thailand, of course, they go for chic desert beaches. Look, just not the souls. This is not some kind of Turkish or Egyptian or Sochi beach, where you are like a herring in a barrel and you are looking for a spot to lay your carcass and not touch anyone. And people are everywhere around you. Someone is shouting, running. There is privacy and silence. But the main thing is sand. Here is the first impression of the beaches of island Thailand. It is sand. When you step on it, it creaks under your feet. Creaks like snow. Phangan gained worldwide fame after the book The Beach by Alex Garland. And even more after the film of the same name with DiCaprio was in the title role. Beth Pakery's teenagers are looking for paradise on a secluded island, near drug dealers, and director Danny Boyle, by the way, one of the best British directors in my opinion. Left in the film only this frame with a map where you can see Kopanga. Main event of the island full moon party. Guys, we're going to the main party in Thailand. We're going to the main party in Thailand. Full moon party. It is held once a month. In fact, at full moon, on the island of Kopanga. Before the full moon party, all the bars on the island are packed to overflowing. They drink here not by glasses or mugs, but really by buckets. These cocktail sets are sold on every corner. It is considered that to conduct full moon party, we started in 1983, and some veterans have been coming here ever since. I moved away to make it quieter. This party is the largest beach party in Thailand, and possibly in all of Asia. Tens of thousands of people come here every year, especially during the season. And everything is packed with people dancing all night long. The whole huge beach is one big dance floor. On music here in general, they play rock. There's also some techno, a little further psychedelic music. Here, look, some beauties. Wow, the guy's leg was set on fire. Oh, cool, it turned out. The dance continues until morning. Well, like dancing. Here, the guy just hung up. Someone falls down without strength. Right there on the sand. Someone goes to the sunrise in what the mother gave birth to. Well, it's dawn. The only strongest or most charged ones are left. But you know what's more interesting? Just look at the beach. Yes, it is not dirty. All the bottles are removed. There were no fights or scuffles all night. Well, maybe we were there somewhere, but nothing on such a large scale, that is. Everything went smoothly, despite the fact that there was practically no police. But at least it was invisible. No security. No one was there. However, everything passes peacefully and calmly every month and every year. Full moon party. It is not by chance that it has taken root on this particular island. During the party, the police disappear from the island. All security is provided by such guys. These are the fighters of one of the families holding the island.
In general, the island is divided into 7 families that keep it, 7 large Thai families. Well, everything is divided into districts. There is the side of Hadron Island. This is the side of Chila Clan. These families came here 200 to 300 years ago, when there were still pirates here.
Yeah, wow, just like that. That is, it is so traditional here that this island was divided centuries ago.
Well, centuries ago, I'd say.
Centuries. And you, in order to do business here, you were friends with these families here.
I am friends with families. Well, with one of the families. One of the families is my partner, and well, how would I be friends there with many families? But in principle, if you have some small business, you don't have to be friends. You can just negotiate with the police. You can pay there.
Sasha has been living on Pongan for 11 years.
I went to a party and stayed with friends.
Arrived at the full moon party?
Yes, I took a year to Koh Samui and somehow could not get there. Then I came here to visit friends. Well, in general, I stayed here.
Well, like, in short, I treated myself here, and…
Well, yes.
Now he has several establishments on Phangan, the only Russian bathhouse on the island, and several houses that he rents out with a steep view.
The most interesting place is the toilet.
Damn. You guys got it, right? In short, you sit like this and look at the sea. Straight? Well, I don't want to go in a good way. This is my first ever toilet with a view.
There is freedom here. Probably good people. Freedom.
Thanks to 7 families, Phangan has become an island of freedom and security in a sense. If you do not interfere with the family's business, of course. There is no stealing, no looting, almost no petty crime. It is completely safe. And most importantly, everything is allowed, especially everything that families can earn money from. In a sense, that's why Phangan has become a winter hangout place.
Now, at the moment, it claims to be the Asian Ibiza. Not quite finished, but it is constantly developing.
Vlad is one of the most famous heroes of Phangan, Trichastler, as they call him here.
Phangan is a modern haven for New Age pirates. Phangan is not exactly a Thai island in its own way. It is not Pattaya.
On the island, Vlad writes music, sews clothes.
Everything is done efficiently. All the lines, this is the company.
Cool, but where do you sew this?
I have people who are engaged in tailoring, supply of fabrics.
Do you travel a lot?
I have been to 90 countries around the world, and I came here, you know. There are places in the world where you can feel at home, very relaxed. And you understand that everything is specifically feng shui. The atmosphere, the nature, the quality of food, the safety, the people who surround you. Well, this is a whole complex of things. You know, I've traveled the world a lot, but I've never seen an island as comfortable as this one to live on.
He also collects artifacts from the band Kiss. He is a fan of them.
I was waiting for Paul Stanley in the room, and he came up and said, I know you. You will see that you are Grisha Rockstar. I was even confused. I realized that I definitely did not expect this. And by the way, thank you very much to him. He gave me inspiration to move towards fashion. And he sent me a guitar. When everyone smiles, it is customary to call everything the land of smiles. Everyone smiles. There is just such a topic when you cannot lose face. Here, it is as if it is not welcome when people shout at each other, yell. I think this is a very good trait. You know, there's an English expression for smile will get you far.
And I've heard that people are kind of smiling. But if you offend them, they can break you in completely.
Well, there are a lot of boxers here. You never know who you're going to run into here. If you behave abnormally, rudely.
Interestingly, Vlad remembered this particular saying. In general, it is attributed to Al Capone, and it sounds entirely like this. Smile can get you far, but a smile with a gun will get you further. That is, a smile can give you a lot, and a smile with a gun can give you even more. In this sense, this is a very good characteristic, both for Thailand as a whole and for Phangan. A foreigner can't even have a house here. Yes, that is, you need to register the house. Well, just a residential building for a legal entity. and the Thais should have a controlling stake in this legal entity.
Well, there are now schemes. There are a lot of schemes divided by 51%, divided by 3 Thais. This turns out to be less than 21%. In general, they do not have the right to vote, and when all this is signed, each of the Thais signs a paper that they do not have the right to vote.
That he will not take this property for you.
Yes, that he has no rights whatsoever to her.
And you just pay him some kind of conditional rent for this?
Well, yes.
Because it's just risky.
You can take a lease for 90 years, 30 years, 30 years, or extend it for 30 years.
Yeah, so it's still a rental? So there's a foreigner here.
90 years is enough for you. They don't seem to sell the land, and it turns out that you take the land for rent. But I think 90 years is enough for any house, any person.
Well, what about your grandchildren? Will they be evicted?
For 90 years, I'm afraid a house in the tropics will fall apart. Here, houses quickly fall apart. That is, you need to constantly monitor and make repairs. Tropical rainstorms here, termites here.
A risky story. He will take it in 30 years. But not he, but his son, for example, who does not know you at all, who lives maybe in another place, will say, I have property here.
Well, there are a lot of cases like this. When they are friends with Thais, they are friends. They build a villa, and then all Thais take it for themselves. There are a lot of such cases here, in Phang Nga, in Koh Samui, and in general in Thailand everywhere. Right now, it's claiming to be the Asian Ibiza. Not quite finished, but it's constantly evolving in the COVID era. When everything closed down, there was a breakthrough. It became popular for the Thai market, and rich Thais began to come here. I've seen Rolls-Royce here twice. For Phang Nga, Ferrari, BMW. They have already become a normal phenomenon. And before none of this happened, some bikes were driven there. You will never see normal cars at all. And now, trend cars are starting to appear. Some charged Thais are there, and it has become a trend resort before them, where you can appear. All sorts of ministers come here. There is such a serious audience. They still have the royal monarchy. I just saw Thais who were well-groomed, come with servants, that is, as it was before in the times.
2 days passed after the party, and the town in which it is held literally turned into a ghost town, died out, as if there was no one on the streets. Even 2 days ago, everything was boiling here like an anthill. There are a lot of people. Everyone is drinking, having fun, and so on. So, now Thais are lonely, bored, waiting for visitors. There is no one. Look, empty streets and so on until the next month. After each party, the island seems to die out for almost 4 weeks. The streets are quiet. Hotels and bungalows are empty. On Phang Nga, there are Russian deer. Well, I mean animals. The history of their appearance is very interesting. In the late 19th and early 20th centuries, Thailand was ruled by Rama V. This king was very fond of hunting, coming here to Phang Nga to hunt. Rama V also had a friend, Nicholas II, the Russian emperor, who gave him 12 deer. They have been living here ever since. There are currently 500 pairs of speakers on the island. Rama V, by the way, in return gave Nicholas II 200 Siamese cats, and one more to the British and French ambassadors in Thailand. And from them went all the blue-eyed cats in the West. They were called cat diplomacy, which allowed Thailand not to be colonized by the West. This is a unique case in the region. The monkeys here on Phang Nga are like, I don't know, stray dogs, running along the road and begging. I'll check into this hotel. These are bungalows, that is, small houses right on the first line. Not even on the first line, but right on the beach. Let me show you. Bloggers often make reviews of the coolest hotels that happen in certain places. Guys, I want to show you a very cool hotel in my own way. So guys, here is my room. A bed. Well, such a double bed is basically a normal bed, a mosquito net. What's the nook here? Here, well, something like a closet and a storage room. Yeah, and the toilet. Well, it's clear that the shower is like this without any fence, without any curtains. But this is basically garbage. Now I will show you the most important things that are in this bungalow. Look, the sea is right here. Right here, you go out on the veranda, and you have the sea. Right here. Look, here at breakfast you sit in your own chair, at your own table, and admire the sea. How much do you think this bungalow costs? Guys, it's 178 baht. 178 baht per day is about $5. It is clear that for such money here is such a light bulb, a small sink, while even a completely clean toilet, and even a hammock on which you can lie down during the heat. There's even a refrigerator here, and it even seems to work. Breakfast here with this view, however, it is paid, but you can have your own free good internet. Just incredible. Imagine that, private house with its own balcony. Here is such a view of the sea for the price of 3 cups of coffee. Either our coffee is overpriced, or everything here is undervalued. But this is quite a common price. That is, this is not just one hotel in Phangan. There are many such hotels. This is just an ordinary, inexpensive bungalow hotel. Phangan is often compared to Bali. And this and that tropic island, and there, come to drink and meditate. And there is a beautiful, direct, truly paradisical beautiful. But Phangan has one definite advantage. These are roads. Just look at how wide and comfortable they are, with good markings, not broken. Compared to the big roads, where sometimes even motorcycles can't move apart. Here, the roads are simply gorgeous. Guys, we are going to probably the most beautiful place in Phangan, Battle Beach, and next to it, just an incredibly beautiful observation deck. You can see in a moment. Damn! Here, you have to go so almost on the edge of the cliff. So, where to next? Oops. I'll try to get up here with the camera somehow. Old camera, how to get up there. Holy shit, simply unreal beauty. Over there, see the stone beach? Over there. And here is Battle Beach. See how deserted it is? See how beautiful it is from here. Damn guys, how beautiful it is here. Just incredible. Here, guys, is the most famous in Bangkok, Ghost Tower, the most famous unfinished building in the city. It was laid back in the early 90s. The Asian economic crisis hit in 97. The construction site stopped. In parallel, a criminal case was opened against the owner of the building. In general, a quarter of a century. This house, this high-rise, cannot be completed. About $1 billion were invested in it, translated into current money. So this is officially the most expensive platform in the world for advertising wireless headphones. The building is already overgrown with bushes and trees, and some balconies have turned into a rainwater pool. Poor people are constantly settling here, although they are being driven out. Just look at the view from this building. The most gorgeous slums of Bangkok, and maybe the world. In absolutely any slum in Thailand, you will find a hall, even if it is such a bad one, but a hall for Thai boxing. The fact is that this sport is not just loved here, it is adored, like football in Brazil, for example. That is a favorite sport, and the only opportunity to escape from such slums, to become a champion. There are pictures on the walls of those who escaped upstairs, looking like very young children. They're an example to the other guys in the slums. Thai boxing, or Muay Thai, is practiced here by almost every teenager. All the simulators, of course, are battered and battered, But look at the frenzy with which the kid beats on the pair. A little more, and it will become time for him to enter the ring. Are these students from the district?
Yeah, from school, from ghetto, from working where want to fight.
How much did they get for a fight?
Now we don't have money for them, but next month we have a competition. In competition, have money.
But why are they fighting if they don't pay now?
Training. Keep the rank, upgrade.
In general, Thai boxing has deep traditions and complex rituals. In a good way, before the fight, the opponent should pray and dance for the gods to music. The battle itself is also traditionally held under the beat of drums, which give the sparring rhythm.
Siamese boxing is the real art of self-defense. It teaches defense against everything. Kicks, fist blows, elbow jabs, knee...
Of all this, in today's real street whitey, only the tradition remains. After a fight, both the winner and the loser kneel in front of each other and, as it were, forgive each other for the battle. Previously, these tournaments gathered all the slums here, but first they were banned by COVID, and now many people watch broadcasts via social networks, so there is always such a cameraman in the ring. How many sparring sessions do you have today?
Maybe 30.
30? Wow! Will the last sparring session be the main one?
It's not. No, it's not. It's like a first come, first serve. Okay. Like buffet, you know. Buffet. Here, you got your opponent, you put the gloves on and jump on the ring. Yeah.
How old are the ring boys on average?
How old are they? Like early 20s.
About 20?
Young buck.
Some people look like they're 15.
Yeah, I know. But they're small.
Some guys don't even take their shirts off before a fight. Here, look at the fighter in general with a t-shirt and checkered underpants. This is a fight club, only in real life. Imagine all these people. They are just from one district, from one slum area in Bangkok, and how many fighters there are in one district. Incredible energy. Just a bunch of adrenaline and testosterone in one place, among the audience. Scouts of local gangs always choose their fighters. Many of those who won today in the ring dream not only of a sports career. Some of them may even be in the top of the future Thai hitmen.
Russian boxer, please welcome. Come on, come yeah. Russia boxer. If you want to fight, if you want to know about Thai boxing and Muay Thai, please come to Thailand. See me, Straight Fight Thailand.
Listen, you're just feeding people Russian food.
Well, yes.
Well, like straight borscht.
Borscht. I do not hide. I say Ukrainian borscht because my mother was born near Kiev. Borscht is natural. Pork is so fat, saturated that is.
There are no beets here.
Yes, there are beets. It's kind of hard to find. Basically, the one that is sold is a large feed that is unsweetened. But you can eat it. There is an Australian one for $20 per kilogram.
Lyosha came to Thailand as a tourist. Here, he was almost robbed and killed.
I got a headshot. After that, I was in the hospital, in a small one. And while I was in the hospital, somehow I got to know Thai life and Thais from the culture, with the mentality. And I thought that it would be shorter to go back to Moscow.
Since then, Lyosha has done many things. For example, he made a film about a Thai prison.
Yes, it was a cool documentary. In Thailand, they have such a story. According to legends, it begins with the destruction of Ayud Haid. The prince took the princess of Burma away. And then the Burmese came and bombed everything. Took a lot of gold, and according to legend, all these temples, pagodas in Burma and the capital in Vietnam, built with gold, then captured in Thailand. A large number of slaves were also captured, and the slaves had the Muay Thai skill to fight. And since the Burmese were also such warlike guys, The king of Burma gave release to those Thai fighters who went out and fought with their guys and won. And the same thing, mixed with Buddhism, because in Buddhism, forgiveness is always given to those who have the skill or desire. They are allowed to practice Muay Thai in prison. That is, there are murderers and some serious violations, people with long sentences. There are 50 years. There are life sentences. They are allowed to practice in prison, and from time to time they are created fights with legionnaires, with Westerners, and those who win, they are seriously charged with time.
But now he doesn't shoot, but cooks. He has the best Russian restaurant in Bangkok. Now Lyosha is fighting for the title of Best Chef on the most popular Thai cooking TV show.
What else to look for in Moscow?
Awesome.
I think it's even better.
Just like that.
Well, then, in general, complete chic. Grandma, of course, will give you a slap on the back of the head. But this is the most delicious thing.
Awesome borscht. In general, guys, if you want borscht, then go to Bangkok. We will definitely make a separate issue about Thai food. Lyosha is one of the few expats I've met in Asia who has learned the local language. Well, at least it teaches.
This is generally such a rebus. Generally awesome. All in one font, in one line, without caps, without sections. This is a nightmare. And the most important thing is that learning the alphabet does not help reading. That is, you need to know the words. Then you can separate them. Understand, this is a horror.
In Thai, there are 44 consonant letters and 4 tones of utterance of words, which can change the whole meaning.
Thai is not an easy language, and that's why Thais understand it too. Many Thais, well, in the city of course, this is a very small percentage. But if many Thais on the periphery do not know how to read Thai, this is serious. Well, I mean, it's not that there are only a few people there, it's quite a large number of people who simply can't read because it's hard. Well, there is not something difficult here, as if there is no logic. I mean, you've learned the alphabet here, which doesn't mean you can read it, because you still have to know the words, because everything goes in one line. You look there and think that there are 30 beaches and all in one line without division. No capital letters. You think, aha, but I know this letter. I live here on the street now, Siwan Plu. This is the main street. It is famous. Well, that is, it is as if everyone knows it by ear. She's Siwan Plu. That is, if you tell the taxi driver Siwan Plu, he's like, what? Siwan Plu, Siwan Plu, Siwan Plu. He doesn't understand. Then you say, Juan Plu, for the 10th time. Ah, Siwan Plu and all, and you're going. As it is, it can lead you anywhere. In fact, that is. And you will say to him, go and do it on Ka Pa. And he's like, Ka? And that's all. And went to do it.
Here is Ka. Tell me what this Ka is. This is what they add at the end of each phrase.
And somehow I asked the teachers, the Thais, some such theory I have not heard any whole. I came up with my own idea as usual. And in general, there is a conversation, so that it is human. There must be these things at the end. I compare them with the walkie-talkie, walkie-talkie, when there is a reception. Reception, end of communication, reception. And really, Ka. The next one is just ready. Ka, well, that is, Ka is the girls, say Kap is the boys. That is, they do not have words that do not change, but it is this thing, that is, the gender changes the person who speaks. They don't have genders in their language.
That is, at the end of each of his phrases, the boy says ka, and the girl says ka. This means, like, I'm done. Can you talk?
Yes, that's really all, and the next one went. So they don't interfere with each other there. They don't interrupt.
Thailand is like a kind of the United States in Asian. Thailand always is it's a mix. Always, just like the United States, everybody comes in Thailand. Yeah, you want to see Thai people mix with any people. Thai people have the Russian boyfriend, Russian husband, American husband. Thai mix a lot. I love Thailand, and the Thai people Thai have a traditional culture. Thai still have the Chinese culture.
The men generally relaxed. There's practically no matriarchy there. All things are done by fucking women. Men on the balcony, sitting, resting. Just go to any office. Look, some women are sitting, working. Guys, there was a phrase like, do not rush anywhere. Calm down.
By the way, Sabai Sabai is another one of the hits of the famous Thai singer Phi Bird. He is like Pugacheva in Russian or Michael Jackson in the USA. Well guys, how do you like the country of a million smiles? For me personally, this is one of the most beautiful and pleasant places on the planet. And because of the nature, because of the people. Few words about the most unusual dishes, about the best street food.
Итак, ребята, кальмарии, семенники. У него как будто бы птичка какала меньше.
In Thailand, there are a huge number of street cafes and street eateries with a name, about food that's been waiting in line for weeks. Wow, the place in line is over. The restaurant hasn't opened yet. About the cheapest and most expensive eateries. Guys, we came to the most unusual place in Bangkok. To be honest, I can't imagine how it can exist at all. So subscribe and put likes. Well, what do you feel sorry for? Or what? And don't forget the bell. But we've already moved on.
They want everyone to sit on their buttocks. When people travel, they become, travel changes you. You never come back from a journey the way you were. When you travel, your knowledge expands. Politicians don't need people to expand their consciousness. They need fucking people who sit still and a flock of sheep that they make. Tell us lies on our ears.
First time I go to traveling. I go to say hello for the world. Before I still like a little bit communist come to my mind, you know what I'm saying? Before I was, oh, fuck Japan, oh, fuck America, fuck the world, China #1, woohoo! You know what I'm saying? Ow! But after, when I go to the world, I go to traveling more, I traveling more place, I see the more countries. Some people maybe it's more powerful than China, but the people is nice. You're traveling more the place, and you can more see it's what happened for the world, you know what I'm saying? Your heart will be more humble, you will be more big, you know what I'm saying? Before, I'm too stupid. Every day at home, play the PlayStation 3 and Call of Duty and fighting for the everyone. Fuck you guys, America! Da, 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 China #1! Da, 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 CHN, motherfucking fuck Japan! Da, 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 da. Burning, boom! But when I'm going to traveling, I go to a lot of places. Before, I think I hate Japanese. But when I really meet Japanese people, I think, why I gotta hate him? He's just another one, no more people. Why I gotta hate him? Who will fucking teach me to hate him?